Today's video, we are finally doing the Q&A. I asked you guys on my YouTube community tab to ask me some questions that you guys want to know because I've had a lot of new subscribers. I have a ton of good questions, so I want to get into them as soon as possible, but let me first show you what we are eating today. This is from a Thai spot near me that is so good, and we have these, which are some crab and shrimp. They're like wrapped in this crispy wrapping and then they fry it. So I think it was hoi jiao. I think it was that. And then we have pad thai. I love pad thai. Pad thai is literally one of my favorite dishes. It's so good. So let me go ahead and get this prepared. I love squirting this on there. Super duper good. I like to put some of the hot sauce on here as well. So let's get that on there. Then get our peanuts in there. The peanuts, one of my favorite part of pad thai. Also love the bean sprouts. So I actually was thinking about getting pho. I love pho, and I was gonna get the pho, but then I was like, you know what, that's gonna be a bit hard to eat while I do a Q&A, so that's why I went with the pad thai. That is, that's our sauce to dip these things in. Okay, so our food is ready. Let's go ahead and take a bite before we get into the questions, because I have a lot of questions that I want to answer, and I know I'm gonna get to talking and I'm gonna forget to eat, and it's just gonna be a situation. Oh my gosh. Why can't I get it onto my fork? So good. Amazing. Fantastic, so yummy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with some basic questions just because I received a ton of them. I have a lot of new people that probably don't know these. So how old are you? I am 25 years old and I will be 26 actually next month. So my birthday is July 11th, which makes me a Cancer, and I absolutely love being a Cancer. Somebody else asked if I believe in astrology. I do believe in astrology. So I definitely think that us as human beings are very powerful on our own. Like, we are 100% very powerful. As a human being, we just have so much power, and we can definitely change and formulate our own life. We shape our life, of course. But I think that you can find a lot of answers in the stars. There is a lot that the stars can tell you, and I feel like you can use the moon as a tool to accomplish certain things, whether that's manifestation or trying to attract something into your life. I think you can use the moon to make that more powerful whenever you do it. So I definitely feel like I am 100% a true Cancer. If you look up what a Cancer is, I definitely have a Cancer's characteristic. So yeah, okay. Where are you from? So I am from North Carolina, which I do still live here in North Carolina. I live in Greensboro, North Carolina. That is my town. So shout out to you if you know of Greensboro, North Carolina. And I also am from Winston-Salem. So Winston-Salem is about 20-30 minutes from Greensboro, give or take. That is where I'm actually from. I lived in the country of North Carolina for quite a while. We actually moved up into the mountains of North Carolina. We lived there for a very long time, and that is where I grew up. Do you live alone? So yes, I do live alone. So this is my apartment, and I know you guys have been asking me to do like an apartment slash room tour, and the only reason why I haven't is because I'm actually moving soon. So I currently have a 1-bedroom apartment. I need to eat. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm moving into a 2-bedroom apartment with my boyfriend. So we are getting a spot together, and it's a beautiful apartment. So gorgeous. So that's the only reason why I haven't shown this place, because I'm not going to be here much longer. I'm actually moving next month. So the end of July, this lease ends and I will be moving into my new apartment. But right now I do live alone. I have lived alone since June of last year, and the year before that, well actually 2 years before that, I lived with my friend. So I lived with my friend for 2 years, who you guys are actually going to meet. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So you guys are gonna meet her. She's gonna be in an upcoming video, which I am so freaking excited about. Like, you guys, I can't wait. I am so excited for y'all to meet her. She is so freaking much fun and y'all are gonna love her. Okay. What are your tattoos? So my tattoos. So I have this tattoo, which is a moon, and let me see if I can get y'all closer. So I have this tattoo, and this is just a moon tattoo with some beads on it, and it's actually an unfinished tattoo. So I'm supposed to be taking these little beads and putting it at the bottom. I have no clue why I didn't just get the whole thing whenever I was getting the tattoo. But for some reason, I just told him I would come back and get the rest of the beads. I don't know, and then I never ended up going to get it. This tattoo I actually got with my friend. She has a matching one, except she has a sun. So I have the moon because I am a Cancer, and she has the sun. So we have the sun and the moon, and she actually lives in Seattle now. So she is another one of my very good friends from college and high school, and she now lives in Seattle, so I don't really get to see her much anymore, but we have our little sister tattoos. And then I also have this one. This tattoo, a lot of people have asked me about. It says, "What a shame to convince these flames they are only sparks." And basically what that means, well, it's actually from a poem. It is from a poem by Tyler Not Gregson, and he does a lot of typewriter poetry. I love him. That's another thing about me. I love poetry. I'm a big poetry junkie, which I actually have some poetry books. And somebody asked me about my books. I'm sorry, I'm kind of all over the place, but I have this. This is called Every Word You Cannot Say by Ian S. Thomas. So I have this book. And then I also have Chasers of the Light. This is actually by Tyler Not Gregson. So this is one of his books where he just has all of his typewriter poetries in the book. And then I also have The Sun and Her Flowers. This is by Rupi. Love her to death. She has amazing books, so definitely check her out if you haven't heard of her. Next question. What do you do for a living? I am a recruiter, also known as talent acquisition, HR recruiter, whatever you want to call it. Those are so good. But yeah, so I do all of the talent acquisition for the company that I work for, which basically just means I do all of our hiring. Anytime we have an open position at that company, I have to fill it. I do all of our hourly positions, and the way it's broken up, we have hourly positions and then we have salary positions. I staff for all of our hourly positions and some staff positions. So I staffed for a maintenance supervisor, which was a salary position, and that was kind of stressful, especially writing the offer letter for a salary person. It's like, it was my first time doing it, and you don't want to do it wrong because that is literally their job offer letter. You want to make sure you get it right. So doing that was kind of stressful. But yeah, I do all of our hiring. I do all of our hiring for the company. Any open position, I am responsible to fill. I love the job, the company. It's an amazing company. It is such a blessing of an opportunity. They pay me very well. I am a salaried worker, so I am expected to work at least 40 hours a week. Most weeks I work at least 45 hours, and sometimes I even work I usually don't work like 50 hours, but a lot of the times I do work at least 45 hours. So I do work kind of a big girl adult job. I mean, doing YouTube is totally different than my daytime job. I mean, it's literally a corporate job. I sit at a desk in an office. Luckily, I have my own office, so it is a pretty like private space, and I have a lot of like, it's very, my boss loves me. Like, she absolutely loves me. She trusts me, and that's what I love about the company. They trust me so much to do my job, and they love that they love the job that I do. So I never have anybody like on my case. I'm not micromanaged, which I love. So there's a lot of pluses to the job. And so I don't see myself quitting anytime soon, even though I would love to go full-time on YouTube. That is my ultimate dream. At the same time, I don't want to leave money on the table, and this job pays me really well, so I don't want to just quit and lose out on all of that money, because right now, you guys, I don't make like much money from AdSense. It's really not a lot. Definitely not enough to pay my bills and keep a roof over my head. I don't know when I will be able to go full-time on YouTube. I definitely think it's gonna happen one day, like 100%. It will totally happen. It will manifest itself. But for right now, I'm gonna stick at my company. I'm gonna keep trucking through. I have so much content that I wanna do for you guys, and having a full-time job does make it hard, but I'm fighting through. We're working, we're grinding, and I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with the grind. Like, I'm young. Now's the time to grind and get done. So it's cool. Okay. Somebody also asked, how did you choose your career? So I actually kind of fell into my career. I graduated with my bachelor's degree in social work. So I actually have my degree in social work. I wanted to do social work all through college. I actually went to college with a pre-nursing major, and then I ended up switching to social work. Then I switched to psychology. Then I switched back to social work. And also at one point my major was child and family development. So I did switch quite a bit in college, but I always wanted to do social work. I didn't know if I wanted to do like psychology or social work, because they're kind of similar, but they're also different. Psychology is obviously more about the psyche, the brain, how the brain works, the mind, and social work is more of like social issues, substance abuse, child protection, mental health, that sort of thing. So I didn't know if what I really wanted to do was counseling. That is what I wanted to. I wanted to do counseling, whether it was substance abuse or mental health. Counseling is what I wanted to do. So that's why I ended up sticking with social work, because I was gonna get my clinical social work degree, which is a master's, your LCSW. That's what I was going to get, but I ended up, like I said, I just fell into my job. So when I graduated with, oh my God, this is so messy. When I graduated with my bachelor's degree, I'm trying to get the dang bean sprouts. So, what was I saying? When I graduated with my bachelor's in social work, I was trying to find a social work job, but every job that I wanted required you to have your master's degree. They wanted you to have your LCSW, which is a licensed clinical social worker. I could not find a single job that I genuinely wanted that didn't need a master's. None of them. I was pretty much like, what the heck am I gonna do? I have a bachelor's degree that I can't even use. Like, I'm so screwed. But I was actually babysitting for a mom at the time, and I was telling her about my frustrations, how I couldn't find a social work job, and she recommended human resources. She was like, human resources is very similar to social work, and ultimately what I wanted to do was help people. That's why I wanted to do mental health counseling. I wanted to help people work through their problems and be able to just find empowerment through having that conversation and being able to receive help. So she was like, HR is, you know, kind of similar in a lot of ways. I ended up looking into HR, and I was looking at like HR generalist positions, HR coordinator positions, and somehow I ended up finding the job that I worked at before my current company. So I've been at my current company since November of 2020, so I've been there almost a year. I think I'm at like I've been there for, what is that, like 8 months? 8 months, I think. Yeah. And my last job I was at for almost 3 years, and I was just a recruiter. It is a staffing agency, so I was staffing for temporary positions, which a lot of them were temp to hire. So at that job, I had different accounts. One of the companies that I was staffing for really liked me. They really liked what I was doing. They loved the people that I was bringing in. They believed in me. And so they ended up hiring me. They had me come in for an interview, and then they offered me the position. So that's how I made the transition between those two jobs. Oh, sorry, this was a really long-winded answer, but it's important. I feel like it's very important that you guys know what I do like for my career, because it is a big part of my life. And I think it's a cool career. I think that if you're out there and you're watching this and you have your diploma, or even your associate's degree, your high school diploma, or your associate's degree, or even your GED, whatever you have, and you don't know what you want to do and you're looking for a good job, I 100% recommend staffing. Like, I promise you, staffing, it's so much fun. It's so rewarding. You're literally finding jobs for people, which is just so awesome. And yeah, it's just so rewarding. And also, every day is different, so no day is the same. You're dealing with other people, so you do kind of have to be a people person, but I just love it. And you don't have to have a degree for it, which my degree definitely helped me get my current job, because I feel like my current job is better than the actual like temp staffing job that I had. So I don't know if they would have hired me, I think, without a degree. So you can definitely use temp agencies, working as a recruiter at temp agencies, to lead you into a position that would otherwise require a bachelor's degree. Okay, so if you want to know more about this, honestly, reach out to me. Reach out to me on Instagram, because I would love to talk to people more about this. I love my job. I love my career. I am in a rush to leave just because I want to do YouTube full time so bad, but I'm also not in a rush to leave because I do genuinely enjoy the job. I really love it. It's a great job. And yeah, okay, that was kind of a lot. I'm sorry. On to the next question. Okay, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have a younger sister, and then I have an older brother. So my younger sister, I think, is 22. My brother, I think, is 28. Yeah. Any pets? I don't have any pets at this apartment, but my parents have pets that I grew up with as a child. Not as a child, as like in high school. Like when I was in high school, we had those same pets. So my parents are the ones that have the pet. I do not have any, but I really want a dog. I want a dog so bad, or even a cat. I love animals. I love dogs and I love cats. So I want someone. I want a little furry friend so bad. What ideas do you have for your channel? I really like this question because I have so many ideas for my channel. The main two topics of my channel is definitely going to be fashion and food. I do really want to do more fashion content because I genuinely love fashion, and fashion is what I always grew up watching. And then I started getting more into the food content once food content became more popular. I mean, all the OG like YouTubers that I watched were always fashionistas. I love the fashion videos. That is what I always watch. So I do have a huge passion for fashion. But I do. So I definitely want to do more fashion content, but I also love the food content. I'm a huge foodie, so lots of more food content to come. I definitely want to do more food challenges, and the only reason why I haven't been doing the 24-hour food challenges is because of work. I want to do vlogs. A lot of you guys have been asking for vlogs, and I'm definitely going to try and do more vlogs. live a very boring life right now because I do work full time, so my life is not interesting in any way, shape, or form. I'm gonna try and get into vlogging, and there's just so much other stuff I want to do. I have so many ideas, you guys, so many original ideas. I know I've just been like doing content that other people have already done. Like, I don't want to say I'm just stealing ideas, but everything, not everything, but most things on my channel has been things that have already been done before. So I do have a lot of original content ideas that I want to do for you guys that I'm gonna get into. Just be patient with me. Like, this is just the start of my channel. Somebody asked me when I started doing YouTube. I don't know if this is on my list, but I know somebody asked me how long I've been doing YouTube, and I started my YouTube channel this year. I've had YouTube since I was a little girl. I've wanted to do YouTube since I was a little girl, but I didn't start making videos for YouTube until this year. So my first video went live the end of January of 2021. So I've only been doing this for literally, I think it's been 5 months now. But yeah, so this is literally just the beginning of my channel, you guys. Like, I have so much more to come. I think that my channel, like, it's just gonna be, I think, a really amazing journey, and I'm so excited to see like what comes and, you know, just what happens from here. I'm very excited, very excited. Okay, who is your favorite YouTuber? I don't really watch a lot of food channels. The only mukbanger, like, I would say an actual true mukbanger that I watch would be Steph Pappas. I love Steph Pappas just because she is so down to earth, obviously gorgeous. She is a very, very, very gorgeous girl, and I just love her. I just think she's so down to earth, and for me, I connect really well with YouTubers that are just so like down to earth and humble. That is who I typically follow on YouTube, when they have that kind of like chill, easygoing, down to earth personality. So that's the only like food channel that I watch. For actual YouTubers, my perfect combination of YouTubers that I watch every single release of, no matter what they post, Tony Savdalis and Julia and Hunter Havens. They are both more of like vlogging, beauty, fashion, lifestyle. They don't really do food content, but they do like vlogs and stuff. They are just my perfect pair of YouTube channels. Very like mature, chill, cool vibes content, and I'm just able to unwind to it after work. And then Tony Savdalis is just like beautiful. She's glamorous. She's also very down to earth and chill, and I just love that about her. So those are the two main YouTubers that I watch no matter what they post, that I've been watching for a while. I also really like Cody Ko and Hey Paris. Cody Ko and Hey Paris are both like people that I watch when I want to laugh because they're both hilarious. So they're like my two funny channels. What is your best piece of advice you've learned over the years? I love this question because honestly, like, I've learned so much in my 20s. I've just grown so much in my 20s, and I think the best thing that I can say is figure out what you're passionate about and make that your main focus and drive in life. No matter what it is, whether it's a career, whatever profession you want to do. YouTube, for me, it was YouTube. That was my biggest passion ever, and I feel like once you finally make that your passion and your drive, and you go after it, and you make that your sole focus, and you don't have time to focus on other people or other people's business, you are solely focused on you, you're working on yourself, I think that you will find happiness. And you have to believe in yourself. Like, be confident in yourself, believe in yourself, trust yourself, know that what you want is obtainable. You can do anything, you can achieve anything. Boys and sisters out there, listen to me. You can achieve your dreams. Whatever you want, it is obtainable. Believe that it is obtainable. You are capable of amazing things. You have powerful vibrations that you are sending off. Always be positive no matter what. When you are going through a challenging time in your life and you're going through a hard situation, use that as motivation. Use that as a learning experience. Learn from those challenges. Use those challenges to grow from and make yourself better from. You should constantly be getting better and improving yourself, and just believe in you and your abilities and your dreams. And if you have a vision for yourself, believe in that vision. Nobody else is going to believe in your vision if you don't believe in it yourself. So believe in your vision, believe in your passion, believe in yourself, trust yourself, trust the path that you are on. You are on the right timeline, you are on the right path. I grew up being so unconfident in myself. I didn't believe in myself. I had all these self-doubts. I looked down on myself. I talked bad about myself. I was always complaining, and that got me nowhere. So I actually let me finally take that bite. It's now cold. But yeah, I actually found Sadhguru. I love him. He is an Indian yogi slash guru, and he honestly changed my life. He is actually what introduced me into the law of attraction and manifestation. So I discovered him about 2 years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago, when I was working at my other job, because I was kind of going through some at my last job, and I was just feeling really down on myself. I was complaining a lot at work, and I just was going through a really rough patch, and somehow I just stumbled across his videos and I was hooked. I watched all of his YouTube videos. I listened to all of his teachings, and it's all on the law of attraction and manifestation. So if that's something that interests you, look him up, look his YouTube channel up. It will change your freaking life. And ever since I discovered him, that's when I started seeing more manifestation and law of attraction videos, and I started watching more videos on spirituality, and it just changed my life. I'm not even joking. It absolutely changed my life. I used to be so negative. I was always like a very sweet, kind, reserved person, but I tended to complain a lot, and now I'm just like I don't do that anymore. I'm much more positive, and I've noticed amazing changes in my life. My energy has changed. People around me have my environment around me has gotten better, and I'm just so freaking thankful to have found him and found his teachings, and that led me into the world of law of attraction, and I just love it. So long-winded answer, I am so sorry, but basically TLDR, believe in yourself, trust yourself, love yourself. Don't feed into other people's negativity. There's gonna be so many people that try to bring you down in life and try to make you feel like you are not doing something right or you're not on the right path. Don't feed into that, okay? You have to create positivity, okay? Don't feed into the negativity. Don't do it, honey. Don't do it. You don't need to do it. Okay. What is your biggest fear? So honestly, my biggest fear is, I don't know, dang, this is a hard question because I genuinely don't really know what my biggest fear would be. I mean, I definitely have fears. I'm very fearful of bugs and the dark. I used to have a terrible fear of the dark, and I would have to sleep with the door open, TV on. I'm scared. Ow. I bit my lip. I get scared of sleeping by myself. That's probably my biggest fear. I don't know. I do have fears. I just can't really think of them right now. Like, dying is scary. I mean, I'm not like fearful of death, but it is scary to think about dying. Like, I do kind of get scared thinking about that. Okay. Have you ever met someone famous? No. I've not ever met anyone famous. I actually skipped a ton of questions. Crap. Okay. What keeps you motivated? Have a positive mindset. So I listen to a lot of podcasts. Like I said, Sadhguru, his teachings just really help me stay positive. Listening to YouTube videos, positive affirmations, journaling. I journal every day. I always write down 5 things that I'm grateful for. That is something I've been doing for a while now, and that really helps keep me positive. I don't know. It's definitely a mindset thing, and I guess in order to keep at it, you just have to constantly have things reminding you to stay positive. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I have bad days. We all have bad days, okay? Trust me, I'm not somebody that is always positive, always happy-go-lucky. Like, that's not me. I want to make you guys feel better and make you guys feel happier and positive, but I do have my down days. I have my days where I just feel crap about myself, where I'm in my head, I'm overthinking, I don't feel confident in myself. But you just have to, once I get into that mindset, I pull myself out of that mindset by listening to positive things, filling my mind with positive outside resources to help trigger the positivity back. So that's kind of what I do. Have you ever considered have you ever considered acting on TV or movies? No, and I never will. I know like I'm on YouTube, I'm doing YouTube, but I could never do acting. Like, I don't like filming in front of other people. I don't even like, I mean, I can film in front of my boyfriend just because I'm like so used to him. But when I'm filming outside and there's like a stranger walking by, I get so freaking nervous. I am also not an actor. I think they had said something about being a co-host or a host of like a news channel. No. Could not be me. I tried acting in middle school. It didn't go well, okay? I tried to be Juliet. Didn't get the part. The part that I did get, I sucked at. I'm not a good actress. Trust me, I can't act for Okay, that's why I'm so honest. Like, just know in my YouTube videos, I am as honest as it gets because I can't fucking act. I can't do it. It's not me. What are the struggles of making a YouTube video? I really like this question because I instantly thought of one thing. The biggest struggle for me on YouTube is when you film a whole video. Oh my gosh, look at all those bean sprouts. Oh, they're so crunchy. Okay, so the biggest struggle of YouTube is whenever you film a video, you watch the footage back and you don't like it, okay? I've done this a few times where I filmed a whole freaking video, watched the footage back. Maybe I didn't like my hair, I didn't like what I was wearing, I didn't like what I was saying, I didn't like the way I looked, and I just scrapped the footage. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I have scrapped probably at least 4 videos. There's 2 videos on my camera right now that I recorded maybe 2-3 weeks ago that I probably won't upload. I had a video when I first started doing food videos that I didn't like, scrapped that. It's still on my camera, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It just sucks when you take the time to record a video and then you scrap the footage because you don't like it. And that is all like in my head. Obviously, I'm just overthinking it and the footage is probably fine. I really just am overthinking. Oh my gosh. Okay, my camera has turned off twice now. This is gonna be a long video. What suggestion do you give for people who want to live abroad? So if you want to live abroad in another country, I just say save money. Make sure you are doing something with a means to an end. Whether you're wherever you're working at, save your money from that job. Make sure you have a savings account whenever you move. Once you move, be a go-getter, meet people, make friends, find a job. That's the best thing to do is if you move abroad, start looking for a job. ASAP, find a job, become friends with your coworkers. Your coworkers will introduce you to people. You will meet people that way. Yeah. Proudest accomplishment. My proudest accomplishment is definitely getting my bachelor's degree, graduating college. That was a huge accomplishment for me, but also starting my YouTube channel. I'm very proud of myself for finally starting a YouTube channel. Posting my first video on YouTube is a huge accomplishment, and anybody who has posted their first video on YouTube and stuck with it, go you, because it is like really hard and you just get so insecure. And I'm 100% so proud of anyone that has started a YouTube channel because it truly is amazing. It opens up so many doors. I'm so thankful for finally starting one, and yeah, that's a big accomplishment for me. What is your favorite fast food place? Taco Bell, for sure. Favorite food from India? I obviously got this question a lot. I know a lot of my subscribers are from India because my Indian videos have really, I don't want to say they've blown up, but they're doing very well. Y'all love Indian food videos. My favorite Indian food is definitely the chicken biryani, which I know a lot of people consider as Pakistani food as well, Indian and Pakistani. I think they make it in both Pakistan and India, so I don't know which country actually claims the dish as theirs. That's not my fight to fight, but I love chicken biryani and I love the pani puris. Those are so I definitely want to do another pani, oh my gosh, Pani Puri video. I suck at pronunciation. Y'all know that. I'm trying. I definitely want to do another one of those videos because those are so good. Oh my gosh, so good. Intentions for second half of 2021. I definitely just want to keep improving on YouTube. I want to keep making good videos for you guys and keep growing in my current job. I want to get a promotion at my job, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a raise in July. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I just want to keep getting better. I want to keep getting better on YouTube. I want to keep improving. I want to do better. I want to keep growing. Do you read? So yeah, I showed you guys a few books that I read. Favorite books, the books that I showed you. I love poetry. I love self-development books. The Secret. Also, I have 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I like a lot of books. I like so many books. Too many books to name. Also asked about Harry Potter movies. Yes, I have watched every Harry Potter movie probably at least 10-20 times. And then, what's your dream job? My dream job is YouTube. It's always been my dream job. That and singing. I have one. Yeah, I don't know. I've wanted to be a singer since I was younger. That's another thing I always imagined myself doing. YouTube and singing. Those were like my 2 dreams. When I listen to certain songs that make me emotional, I cry, and I just think there's something so beautiful about listening to somebody's voice and crying, and I just always wanted to be that person. I wanted to have a beautiful voice that made people cry, and obviously it's never gonna happen because I don't have a good singing voice, and if I don't have it, you know, it's not there, but at least I can sing in the shower, I can sing by myself, I can sing in the car. I love it. Oh, eating and talking is so freaking difficult, you guys. Like, holy crap. I do know a lot of you guys asked if I would ever visit India. 100%, I really want to visit India. I want to visit so many countries. India, Korea, Australia, the UK, Italy. There are so many countries that I want to visit, and I do plan on traveling the world someday. I am still young. I'm only in my 20s. I have a whole life ahead of me. I definitely want to travel. I'm gonna vlog it. I want to try food in other countries. I want to do food vlogs in other countries. Like, I have all these dreams that I want to chase after. I definitely am. I'm gonna go after it, and I'm just so excited. So excited. I actually need to reheat this up because it's gotten a little bit cold since I've been talking for almost an hour. Holy crap. But yeah, that's it for this video, you guys. I really hope y'all enjoyed it and found it entertaining, and I had a lot of fun doing this. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Press the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And I hope to see you guys back here next time. Bye, guys.